Hello! Welcome back to World of Warships. We're gonna play some miscellaneous bollocks random ships today because I feel like it. Also, it's Memorial Day, so times 5 bonus XP's only on the first win though. So ever since they did that thing in World of Tanks where you got like times 5 for every battle for like a week or something like that, they've not been too inclined to actually repeat that choice. But either way, let's go ahead and hop into a match here. It shouldn't take too long because this is a medium tier destroyer, so everyone's still playing their battleships because people have an addiction to battleships. We, however, will play our cruiser and then probably other things that are not battleships because I can. Heck, maybe we'll play the Erin, or the Erin, or the Erie. What is it? I think it's the Erie. Actually, now that I'm thinking about names of United States locales. That way we can actually unlock the destroyer. Actually, no. We already had the destroyer line. Do we have the battleship line? Maybe I should unlock the battleship line. I don't know if I have it or not. Let me put my controller down. I was playing Ace Combat. I had that set in my lab, but I don't need that anymore. Would you like to load? Mayhaps. At some point. That guy's name is great. Floofy Butt. Black Hawk Downs here again. Bagel Bites. Only person I remember seeing before is Black Hawk Down, but I don't actually know who that is. My load time is extraordinarily slow for some reason. Yeah, people are already moving. Oh, here we go. Alright, so this boat has 2 duels and a whole bunch of singles. It's very much like its predecessors, except the only difference is it has these dual cannons, dual mount guns at the front and rear. They're very sillily shaped. Silly? It also has a single dual mount torpedo launcher on both sides that has like a 5.5 kilometer range, I believe it was. Either way, 'tis a cruiser, 'tis an American cruiser, so the guns pivot fairly quickly. They are the primary weapon at your disposal here. I don't know what this dude in front of me is doing. Kept wiggling back and forth. So there's a battleship over there, a cruiser over there. He doesn't know if he can do anti-air for 2 battleships. You don't really actively do anti-air, you just exist. There's a battleship over there too. A Congo! Congo pack. That's a Warspite. Warspite has crazy firepower but fairly low range. I'm very thankful that didn't actually hit me. What is he? He's a Pensacola. Alright. That dude's about to be in my range, for what little that's worth, because I'm not going to be able to shoot at him. I don't think we should go to the middle, though. Launch my plane. Yield and scout plane. Let's slow down here.
Scout airborne.
Let's maybe not slow down. They know I'm here. I know they can see me from here. Because I've got a huge detection range. I'm just gonna blind fire some shells at that guy real quick. Probably not gonna hit. They were fairly close, actually. I believe someone has shot at me. Yes. Probably that destroyer, if I had to guess. Unless there's an enemy destroyer over here, that carrier is way out in the open and getting harassed already. I really don't actually like this map. It's an interesting concept with the split spawns and all that stuff, but especially this particular game mode really doesn't work very well for this. Make sure I'm not going to run into anything anytime soon here. Because all they have to do is run some dudes over here at great risk to themselves and capture that base. At least just hit. Well, I think I got some splash damage on that. I'm not actually sure, but I think I did. Oh. He's probably gonna bomb me with those. That's what I would do if I was that carrier player, is hit me. Although the much better thing to do, and I realize this, would be to dive bomb that destroyer there, but he may not actually see that destroyer. I am now on fire. If you're curious why I just wiggled there, it was an attempt to dodge some of those bombs. It never really works very well, but whatever. I wish I had better anti-air. I really do. It's like one dude on a machine gun trying to defend me here. Are you in range?
Scout destroyed.
You are in range. Also, he's attacking me. Is that actually gonna hit? It might. It might go over. Well, he's dead anyway, so never mind. Let's just swing back around that way. Where is our carrier? Oh, he's way over there. Alright. Well, I'm not going to get a whole lot of credit for this unless I get into the middle and get fighting. And considering this is the ×5, if we win it, I would like to get credit for it. It might not hit. Eh. 'Twas a valiant effort by my gunners, but it did not hit. And that's really the most important thing, that it hit either. Oop, there we go. Just get some hits in here. I would broadside, but I'm actually trying to get into the middle here. So I don't really have that luxury. He, however, has opted to do that. He's also set me on fire and broken one of my guns. Which is pretty much par for the course here. What is that? That's a freaking Cleveland. Which way is that Cleveland going? That way. Oh look, he broke all my stuff again. I should probably fire AP at these dudes. Also gotta be careful about this destroyer behind me. You appear to have run into an island, my friend. You, however, have just shot a volley at my face. And broken my torpedo tube again. And I'm on fire again. And he broke my other torpedo. No, that's my gun. Never mind. I'm on fire in 2 places. I'm dead, by the way. Yeah. Pretty much everyone on their team started shooting at me. Apparently they killed everyone that was over there, so I was basically screwed. Carrier found a hidey spot, but he's got a destroyer next to him. This dude is attempting not to die. What is he? Alright. That's all of his torpedoes for ages, probably, unless he's got one more volley from that. Oh no, he's only got 2. Yeah, that's basically all his torpedoes till he dies. That's gonna be a good hit, though, it looks like. Maybe. Why is he stopping? His engine's not broken. Now he's going in reverse. Also, he just missed all of his torpedoes. What are you doing? Now he's stopped. Oi, mate. Is he invisible? Can they not see him? He is in smoke, supposedly. But he's also shooting. Surely he must be able to see this guy. Maybe not moving makes you really hard to detect? Perhaps? Could be learning something new. Because he's 2 kilometers away from someone shooting at him and he's not fired a volley back yet. Nope, they're shooting at him now. Although to be fair, he's less than 2 kilometers away. He's also probably dead. So is that guy, though. He's also still stationary. Nope, he's moving now. I think that's secondary guns. Yeah, secondary guns on the Warspite is what was shooting at him. And is still shooting at him. He's got another torpedo. Yeah, he already shot at him that he could fire. Turns out he did. We might win this one. I don't know. This thing's got a lot of torpedoes on it. 6 per side. What is this? It's a Nicholas. It's got terrible range, but either way. I'm pretty sure these guys are going to win it. Let's go ahead and back out to port here. Head into another vessel for a match. Where do I get a... Do I already have you unlocked? I do now. Hooray! We did a thing! I could purchase you for basically nothing. Let's do that. Get you a Commander Brew. Let's try ourselves out a South Carolina whenever this goes away. It's got 4 dual 305s, a whole bunch of singles. We've seen this boat before, to be fair. Concealment is exactly the same as the Omaha. That's actually disappointing. Oh, it's slightly better. My apologies. What about anti-air? Does it have anti-air? It does not. Interesting. Either way, let's give this a try. I'm not going to spend any free XP to upgrade it. I'll get some anti-air when you upgrade it. We'll just head into battle. One of 8 billion battleships trying to get into a match, except I'm not very good with battleships. Although, well, I'm a little bit better with the lower tier battleships because their range is lower, so there's not as much leading that needs to go on, and it's much more difficult to dodge at that shorter range because it's not a 9-second travel time. Every time you shoot at something, go make some tea while you wait for your shell to land and then reload. Come on, there we go. This could be another battleship heavy match probably, although there's a fair number of cruisers. And we are tier 4? Tier 3, alright. Lots of Ubaris, which are not very good. Kuma is also not very good. Isokaze is alright. I don't know anything about any of these battleships. Or really anything else. We got 2 American carriers versus 2 Japanese carriers. Why not? So this is a very fat and stubby vessel. The guns turn fairly quickly. In terms of battleship guns, they turn fairly quickly, but it's very stubby, very fat. It's basically a very slightly modified St. Louis. Let's see, I should actually... I don't know which way I want my guns to point. I really don't want to go up that way because that's just... That never goes well, if I'm going to be honest. I forgot where to check my gun range. It's not very long, I can tell you that much. See, he's going that way. We got a Kuma going this way. I don't know what he's shooting at, but maybe we'll hang around this side. That Kuma's going to stick with me. We've also got a destroyer, but he's not loaded in. I don't know what he's doing. Would you stop shooting, sir? With your one forward-facing gun. He's actually got 2 guns on the front, but one of them's a secondary with like a 2-kilometer range. It's actually comical. I'm pretty much going to be alone over here. That's not good. I'm fairly small though, so maybe... Shitter. That's not what I meant to say. Rudder shift time is not too bad. Oh, destroyer's moving. My range is so bad. It's like 10 kilometers. I am tier 3 to be fair, so I have the same range as a Kawachi, probably. I can almost guarantee there's going to be a destroyer over here. There's planes over here, and I have no anti-air, so let's shift the guns this way. Let's go ahead and, I thought it was Shift X, Control X, something X. They don't seem to be working though. Either way, shift our guns that way. Why do BB goes towards that narrow channel? You what, mate? To cover it? You dingle dongle? Someone had to come over here. I'm gonna get 2 freaking torpedo runs at me here, plus this guy. In fact, they've already dropped. Who would have guessed? Let's see if I can get out of this here. Should be able to fairly easily dodge these torpedoes. However, my guns are now facing the wrong way. Also missed that guy, so we're actually gonna have to turn right. It'd probably be faster to turn the boat than turn the guns. Come on, guns. Come on, guns. That's probably a bit excessive. Well, I broke his torpedo and his ability to steer. He already fired though, so. I have a ton of secondary guns. What is that? That's the Wicks. Does it have torpedoes on both sides or just one side? Looks like it has torpedoes on both sides, but he may have already fired. He's outside of my secondary range anyway. Are you just gonna run into him? No, okay. That dude I think is calling me a bad, I believe is what he's doing. Which is a great term from World of Tanks. Did he hit him with torpedoes? Is that what happened? I don't know. Either way, Sniper sounds in not very good shape. And where is Veld? He's not even on this side of the map. Where is he? Maybe he's not talking about me. Either way, he's a cruiser. Way back there. Ooh, hello. Should be coming around this corner here, so I'm gonna slow way down. There's some dive bombers. There he is. It looks like he got himself stuck, didn't he? I didn't see the orientation on his boat, but it appears that he's gotten himself stuck, so. That was pretty lucky shot on my part. My part to actually hit the dude's rudder. Get some volley damage on this guy. Even though he's dead, I've got nothing better to shoot at, so. We'll head through the middle of the map because it looks like there's some fun going on over here. So let's shift our guns around. What is this behind me? Oh, it's in New York. Fair enough. It looks like basically their entire team went west. Which probably means their carriers are on that side of the map as well. Although there are a lot of planes coming from the northeast over there. Oh, yep, there's one over there. Go ahead and ping that, just to let people know. Everything's outside my range by like 1 billion kilometers, so there's no reason to bother paying attention, really. They may not even be capable of spotting me at this range, considering I'm not firing. What's Veles doing? Where is he at? Who knows? Is he dead? No. Velid, that was his name. I have no idea where he is. If I'm gonna be honest here, he may be that dude way back in that corner over there. I think that destroyer's going for the carrier. Probably. That would be my guess. That would be what I would do, too. I, on the other hand, will continue to very, very slowly go in this direction. Looks like he might be coming into me. At the very least, he's harassing this dude, so he might come into range here. Never mind. He's going to just explode. What is that? Miyogi. I'm going to be that Miyogi's next target, and he is outside of my range. I'm going to continue heading to the cap circle rather than dealing, or heading over here. Although I will shoot. In the event that he goes into my bullets here. Which he nearly did. Could have saved it and taken a safer shot, but I wanted to try and catch him off guard. Looks like he's not even aiming at me. Probably aiming at that Yubari. Is he turning his turrets? Doesn't look like he is. Everyone's got better ships than me. We should aim about here. That guy knows where I am. Thankfully, however, his accuracy is about as low as mine is. Which is comically low, if you're curious on the approximation of that. Maybe I should go straight in there and harass this guy. He's still not looking at me. Nah, he's still firing at that Yubari. And he's much closer now. Ow. So I might be able to get some decent shots in here on his citadel, maybe, if my battleship guns would cooperate. Not really. But hey, there's a destroyer over there. I'm kind of glad I didn't go that way now. It's a Nicholas. How is that Yubari still alive, is my question. Come on, battleship guns. I know you're horribly inaccurate, but come on, he's right there. Well, we got a few hits. Not crazy good damage, but we did get a few hits. I gotta... Is that destroyer dead? He is dead. He just accidentally got killed by torpedoes. They only have one carrier left. And it's a Hosho, so probably no planes. That dude got 2 achievements? Who's Jinto? What is he up to? That was the Nicholas. The one that died in torpedoes very suddenly. I'm basically all alone. That cruiser's dead. I'm basically dead. What are you? Omaha. What are you? A sinking boat. Oh, hello. I probably should have shot at you, shouldn't I? Actually, that was a good hit. What are you? A Miyogi. I don't want to be here anymore, if I'm going to be honest. Ow. Would like to get into secondary range. Is he pointing his guns at me? No, his guns are backwards. And he's... No, that gun's not backwards, but the rest of his guns are backwards. Look at the damage that did. Look at the damage that did. Yeesh. Secondary guns are firing, though. I'm dead, though. Yeah. That Wyoming can do all of my health and damage, I'm pretty sure. Which is unfortunate, but hey, I tried. Let's see what... Let's go all the way back to that dude. Let's see what terrible credit we got for the last match with that Omaha. Assuming we won. We didn't win. We got a draw. Well, let's head back in with an Omaha then. This will be the last match for this video. And we'll bugger off. And do another video, maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing anything else today apart from recording. If I'm not, I can just record a bunch of videos. That way I don't need the Imperial Army. That way I don't need the hard drive space or anything. So there's Hellish Yoda. Anyone I know, or at least recognize? Not really. Except for Hellish Yoda. That's only because he's in alpha and he's on the forums all the time. I lurk on the forums. Ow. Nice spawn point. I lurk on the forums a lot, so... I will recognize people from the forums sometimes, but, you know... people may not recognize me. I like watching the launch of these planes, because they just kind of do that. It's so weird. It's not smooth at all. Let's see, what do I want to do? What kind of tiers are we looking at here? Tier 4 and 3. Am I the only tier 5? No, there's a Congo, and a Nicholas, and a Grimmy. Never mind. You have the Wickles. You do, in fact, have a Wix. Congratulations. Have a cookie. I would like to use the torpedoes on this thing, but they're only 5 kilometers, so... And I'm pretty sure I have been spotted. What is that? That is a St. Louis. That's actually a fairly frightening craft. That has more health than I do. And yes, I am actually stopping the boat. Trying to make this turn here. I don't actually want to go out yonder. Smash that brakes. Torpedoes! I don't really want to be here when there's torpedo bombers in the air, if I'm gonna be honest. So we need to get out of here pretty quickly. Otherwise, we're just gonna get the crap shot out of us with torpedo bombers. However, if I get out of here, I'm gonna get the crap shot out of me by other things. Like a Congo. They might just be going past me. Seems like they might just be going past me. However, this Congo is going to do that. Which it's very fond of doing. I'm gonna try to light it on fire. Those torpedo bombers are still hanging out. There they are. The question becomes, are they going to drop their torpedoes? The answer becomes yes. Next question is, are they going to hit anything? To which the answer is seemingly no. However, Congo. What do about Congo-san? Shoot it very slightly and gently on the front of the boat, apparently. Why are you going so slow? You're a Congo. Go faster. Someone got devastating strike. Sadly. Aha! I have lit him on fire. I'm also being blown to crap by a St. Louis, I think. Did he DC? No, he didn't. Didn't actually want to load armor piercing, but since we're doing that, his secondary guns are shooting now. I'm dead, by the way, if you're curious. This is a overly aggressive means of playing this boat. I don't know what that Congo was doing, but hey, I got torpedo hits. That was a very aggressive match. What not to do in an Omaha? Let's watch the St. Louis fire because it's beautiful. This is St. Louis, right? Yeah. It's actually, can I watch that dude? He isn't dead. I would like to watch that dude. Please, game! Just spectate the one I desire. There we go. This is also St. Louis. Ah, that guy is dead. Well done. So there's a St. Louis and South Carolina over there. I didn't do much to that St. Louis, sadly. Either way, we're gonna back out of this match. That was way too aggressive, but hey, I had fun, and I got to shoot my torpedoes. And we won with the South Carolina, so 10,000 experience. I think we're done with this boat already. It only takes 5k to research the Wyoming. Well, I don't think I'm ever going to use the South Carolina again, so... In fact, don't even purchase it, just... No, not the Langley. No, not the boat. What am I doing here? South Carolina... Oh, I have to do this first. I was looking at the wrong branch here. Go to the Wyoming, research Hugh already. Just gonna make that elite. And then we'll sell the South Carolina, including the Admiral, because he didn't do anything. I just sent the Admiral to the barracks. Whatever. The port, whatever you want to call it. And let's buy this one, because it's on discount with a new Admiral. Lieutenant, junior grade, dude, man, captain, not Admiral. Alright, enough of this bollocks. Next time, apparently we're gonna do the Wyoming.